What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Keva'sWorld, and I had a panic attack. Some of you may know about this because I posted about it, and some of you may have thought that I was joking, but I actually wasn't. My dog Tabby was barking at something in the garage, so I decided to go and see what was wrong with her. I just wanted to make sure that no one was like trying to break into the house or she wasn't like tangled or something. So I'm like joking around a little bit. I grab a bottle as like a weapon or something just in case. So I go downstairs and crack the door open a little bit, just enough to where I can see. So when I opened the door, Tabby stopped barking and she was looking at the door, but she didn't see me. So I take a look around a little bit. I notice that the garage door is open just a little bit and I see Tabby facing in my direction. After I've noticed all that, I take a look down and I notice that there is a fur ball on the ground. Okay, so when I say fur ball, I mean I thought there was a dead animal on the ground. I didn't really see what it was, but I thought it was like a baby rabbit or something because it was just too big to be a rat. But thank God it wasn't a rat though, because like I would be at a hotel right now. But I noticed that it's small and gray and there's just like a little bit of white fur on it too. So my first thought was obviously that Tabby killed the animal, and I know she didn't do it on purpose, like she was just trying to play with it or something. So after I saw that, I instantly regretted my decision of going downstairs. And so I run upstairs and I'm already freaking out. I'm like breathing all hard and stuff. After I made it back to my room, I started pacing around and I didn't want to sit down or just move in general. And the reason that I didn't want to sit is because like when I see something like that, I just feel like it's like around me in a way. So like when I sit down, like if a pillow would have like touched my elbow a little bit, I would like jump like that. I have a huge problem with dead things, so like even when I see like roadkill on the side of the road, I'll scream. So I'm just not a big fan of like death in general. Like I don't like going to funerals. Who does, but like, you know. And so you can imagine like how I felt when I just saw something like right in front of me. I was freaking out. So some of my symptoms were my heart was beating fast, I had shortness of breath, and I was really paranoid. At one point I was literally crying. That's embarrassing, but I was. So I thought that this night was gonna be awful and I wouldn't be able to sleep, because that's usually what happens when I like freak out over stuff. Like if there's a roach in my room or something, like I won't go to sleep that night. But after pacing around for like a good 15 minutes, I was able to calm myself down a little bit. But anyways, that was my panic attack for that night. But hold on, the story is definitely not over yet. So I'm thinking when I wake up the next morning, the dead animal is gonna be gone and people are gonna tell me about it. My dad is usually the first person that goes outside and he doesn't really have a problem with like dealing with stuff like that, so I thought he was gonna handle it. So the next morning when I wake up, I go downstairs, nobody says anything. I asked my mom, was there anything in the garage? So she obviously didn't know what I was talking about, and she said like, what? And I said, an animal? And she said, Tabby? And I said, no, a dead animal. And she said there was nothing. So I go outside and the first thing that I notice is Tabby, and she's just laying down acting like nothing happened. And the most important part is that there was nothing on the ground. I didn't see anything. Not a dead animal, not a fur ball, like nothing. I didn't see anything. But swear to you on my life, I saw a dead animal. Like I know I didn't see nothing. So like where did it go? And that is by far the worst part of it. Like I'm obviously glad that my dog didn't kill anything, but you know, I freaked out for nothing. But anyways guys, that was my panic attack. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, share it with your friends. For those of you that thought I was kidding when I posted that, I was literally not. I legit had a full-on panic attack. But anyways, make sure you guys follow me on all my socials. There's a picture right here and they're also in the description down below. If you guys want to leave some requests, you can post them in the comments down below. And check out the Keva'sWorld website and scan this QR code right here to get to it. It's also in the description. And definitely make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss my videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.